G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Subnautica with Mags. So we've had another patch come in rather quickly, all things considered, after the P.R.A.W.N update. This patch is called Deadly Creatures. It puts a couple more nasties floating around for me to encounter in the game, but as yet I haven't found any. Today, however, we are going through a couple of wrecks that I have found. Well, this wreck in particular. Oh, jeez, no, that is the wrong time for that to happen. No, put that away. I need to swim faster. God damn sand sharks. That was a hell of a way to interrupt my my introduction there. I'll get some oxygen before I go down. Have I got a spare battery for the Seaglide? No. Oh, that's not good. Alright. I guess I'll have to go without. Grab another mouthful there before we go back down. So, the latest patch has put in the Sea Dragon, which is, as I understand it, in the lava zone, which is an area that I haven't found yet, as well as a couple of nasties that can float around in pretty much any location. However, before we can go over there, we need to get the parts to build the Seamoth. That sand shark is just... You bastard, go away. Now, I have been inside this wreck once before, but I can't quite remember exactly how I got in. Hang on, we got a hole on the side. That might be our go. Bioreactor fragment. I'll take that. I got in. I scanned a couple of components already. Chair. Yeah, we'll scan that as well because why not? Already down to 50% air. The latest update.
Mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended. Acquired.
Yes, I'll head back to base and do that. Oh, got a PDA. We'll grab that. Mobile vehicle ray fragment. That's what I'm looking for. 2 or 3. Scan the bench. We're running out of air here, so we've got to keep ourselves moving. Now, this patch doesn't seem to have interfered with the save game, so I'm just continuing on where I am. Yep, that's time to get out. There's still stuff in there to scan. This isn't the section of the wreck that I got into before either, so the main entrance that I got into is further down. This is a significant chunk of the Aurora that got blown away in the explosion, so there's a lot to explore here. There's at least... Yes, 10 seconds of oxygen remaining. There's at least one door that I need a laser cutter to get inside of, but I can't get the laser cutter until I've got access to the Seamoth because I need to be able to get down deeper than I currently can. There's 2 of them. I hate those things. Right, there's something else in here that I could scan. Bioreactor fragment. Alright, that's the bioreactor. Thank you very much.
Blueprint acquired.
Is there anything else in here that is useful? Once again, it's a picture of the girl inside of the locker. I've seen that a couple of times. I'm not entirely sure how that relates into the rest. And that's another bioreactor fragment. We'll scan it anyway. It's only going to give us titanium, but we'll pick that one up. Now, the whole goal here is to try and build the equipment we need to actually make it to the lava biomes and to the deeper biomes that I've never visited before. I've never seen them, and, well, it's going to be a hell of a lot more interesting now. The new creature that's been added, the Sea Dragon, I believe is its name, according to the patch notes. It's a fire-breathing underwater monstrosity that is apparently even bigger and more dangerous than the Reaper, so that should be fun. There's also a version of looks like the crab mixed with an octopus that seems to be loaded with electricity, and as far as I've been able to find out from the patch notes, because I don't look any further than the patch notes in, and that's, well, mainly because I'm trying to find out whether or not it's going to break my game or not, it looks like it can go into any zone. It looks like a docking port of some kind. They look like they can go into any zone, including the starting zone, and they are extremely hostile. Not down there. No, there's one. Let's ascend quickly before he gets any funny ideas. Put that away so we swim a little bit faster. I need another mouthful of air anyway. I was using the Seaglide to get out here because we are...
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, this is a problem. I might actually have to abandon this wreck for the moment. We have no water on board, so we're out of supplies. Yeah, I'm going to have to drop a beacon at the wreck, and I'm going to have to start making my way back to the base, otherwise I am going to die. Which is never fun. Alright, so we're going to drop that beacon for the moment, so we can find our way back here. And while we're over there, we'll pick up some more power cells for the Sea Glide and make this a little bit easier, because this is duck diving is a little bit annoying. Alright, so we've made it back to base with only 2% water to spare. We'll get inside and I'll quickly grab some stuff straight off that tree. It's not going to give me a huge amount of water, but it should prevent me from dying straight away. And 1, 2, and 3. Gives me back to 10%. It's not perfect, but it buys me time. And we need to store all the titanium we've picked up along the way. Dead power cells everywhere. So power problems we need to solve first. We're alright for water at the moment. I can just eat some more fruit if I need it. Charge 0, charge 0. Power cells are at 100%, but I need those for construction. Okay, so I believe interior modules. I believe I now have the battery charger, computer chip, copper wire, glass, and titanium 2. I have glass. I have 2 titanium. And I think I have some silver floating around somewhere. Copper wire I can make, so that's not a problem. I'll do that right now. Equipment. No, not equipment. Resources. Electronics. Copper wire, so that's got that one done. Computer chip is probably the most awkward one to deal with here. Now, I'm pretty sure I have some silver ore, which is a requirement. Electronics, computer chip, silver ore, quartz, table coral sample. I have the quartz. Do I have the table coral samples? Common coral. Actually, we're going to take those first. What do I need for bleach? I need a salt deposit. Do I have any salt here? I don't believe it, I ran out of salt. Alright, that's alright. There'll be plenty of salt outside. I'm going to have to go get some table coral anyway. A couple more fruit. As you can see, my garden here is growing just nicely. I have done a little bit of work to the base side of things at the moment, and it's coming along, 14%. That'll be fine. Small burst of lag just then. That was a bit strange. That wasn't happening last patch. New patches always tend to introduce little inoptimizations, I guess, inside of the game. Some salt over here, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're getting towards night time at the moment. And we have some table coral over here, so we'll take care of this as well. We need 2. Oh, wait, come back here. Right, 2 table coral. We'll grab some salt, and we want to grab an extra thing of salt if we can. Keeping an eye out. I fully suspect with the new creatures having been added that the devs have probably got them so they'll come into the starting zone in a real hurry.
Emergency. Severe dehydration.
Yes,
detected.
I know. Severe dehydration detected. Blah, 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 blah. I can make at least 1 water at the moment, and that'll fix me up. So I need to get these power cells charging anyway, and that's going to take a little while. Alright, we'll go back in. I'll use the 1 salt we've got to quickly put together some fresh water, so I'm not going to dehydrate, and then get these power cells built. So I'll make a bleach. Which will let us go down here and make some disinfected water. Which is strange. You shouldn't need to disinfect the water here. We should just need to remove the salt from it, and we should be fine.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And electronics to make the computer chip. And from here, I will be able to go and build the battery charger, which we'll put the battery charger out here in the entrance corridor. It's out of the way. It's not going to obstruct anywhere where I'm putting a view. And there we go. So we put that away and open her up. 1, 2, 3, and I'll grab another spare. Actually, what have we got? 5. We should be able to eject that cell. And we'll put that one in as well. 3% charge across the board already. That shouldn't 3, 4. I do like this. It actually gives you a power reading on each of the cells on the device, so you don't need to look at them directly. Now these will constantly drain the power out of the base, and we are at night time, so this is not ideal, but we'll make do with what we've got. Okay, so beacon's over there. We'll go and scavenge up a little bit more salt. Ooh, green flame. That's different. We'll scavenge ourselves up a little bit more salt and a little bit more coral, and we should be able to solve our water problems. And I'll take supplies with me next time, because that just seems like the smart thing to do. Oh, sand shark here? You prick. Get away. Oh, these mongrels are all the way over here. Bugger off. Alright, I guess I'm going to go this way and try and find some salt then. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. 1, 2. Sand sharks over there. We'll grab that as well. God, there's loads of it over here. I've only got to fight the sand sharks for it. Getting a bit of glow at the moment, so the sun's coming back up, which is nice. That should calm the
caution. 30 seconds of
the natives down a little.
Remaining.
I just saw a shadow over the top of me then, which always makes me nervous. Get as much as this as I possibly can. I don't want to come back down here unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, I'm not going for that bit. What I've got here will do nicely.
10 seconds of oxygen
And we'll
remaining.
grab that one. Yep, I'm fine. I'm only going to start drowning right about now and through the surface and get the air. We're fine. It's not a problem. I'll get some more up here too. It looks like they may have just dropped the brightness of it at night time, so it's not quite so visible anymore. Right, now at this point, what I also want to do is catch a few fish. We've got to give those batteries a little bit of time to actually... Whole fish. Give the batteries a little bit of time to charge at this point. And we'll grab that boomerang over here. If we can. Come on. Right, that should be sufficient. 45. We're getting there. Right, a couple of things we need to do. Now, basic materials, bleach. I want to make a massive pile of bleach at the moment, as much as we can. Four, and we should be able to get a 5th one. Alright, so that solves that. Now, I want to go through to cooking. I want to go for cured food. We're going to eat a pile of fruit before we leave, so that's going to solve our food problems. But we want to cure some fish for the trip as well. The idea of curing the food is it won't go off, so we can eat it at a later time. It does drop our water levels when we consume it, but it increases our food level. We got 21 on each. We can lose 6 water, but we'll be taking water with us, so that won't be a problem this time. Disinfected water. At this point, this is all I do. Just churn out as much of this as I possibly can. And so we're here. Now the first thing I want to do is collect that beacon, because I actually want to put it inside of the wreck. Take that one. Now there's the door we can't open. I think that was the door we can't open. Now I've got to find the section that I got inside of before. Smash door. This whole section got really ripped apart. It seems the sand sharks have gone away, but it does look like it's starting to get dark again. I say that and then I immediately hear a sand shark. Got some salt. Creature egg of some description. Looks like he's up there stuck on the end. He's trying to get to me.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. That's right. That's why I've got this. Ascend to the surface much faster using the sea glide.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. And we go back down again. Now I know there's an extra entrance here. I know there is. There's a hole on the side up here which we went through. That leads behind that sealed door, so that's not the door that needs to be cut. And there was the lower part of the wreck. Down here, which carries the tube. Go away. I see a bubbling hole inside here. There's no way for me to get through there. But if I go up in here and around,
Caution. 30 seconds.
I'm actually starting to get the idea that perhaps they've changed this wreck. I think this wreck may have been changed in this patch. Because there was a second entry point.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining. Nearly burnt through our first battery already, so I've got to keep that in mind. And the sun is slowly setting. There's a breach in the upper hull. Doesn't appear to be anything. Go away, you. Down around the side, maybe? No, this is not looking promising. I know there was another part because I got scans for the suit's mining equipment out of it. We don't have access to the suit yet, but I've already got the plans to build the mining equipment. And there we go, we're out of power, so we've got to change that one straight away. Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And we're getting dark, so this is getting to become a problem. Yeah, I feel for sure that the section I went into was here in the lower hull somewhere. I'm getting a sneaking suspicion that perhaps these wrecks got slightly modified in the patch. Because the room I was going into doesn't even appear to be there anymore. Well, that is unfortunate.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
What is this? Some kind of glowing coral from the looks of it. Alright, so at this point we're going to need another wreck.
Emergency, 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Right, so knowing that that Aurora wreck is there and the base is there, and whoa, look at that moon. It passes over the top of the wreckage of Aurora. Alright, we're going to just randomly go over this way for the moment. I'm going to turn off the sea glide and just swim on the surface for a little bit and just duck dive around and see what we can find. That is beautiful. Although there is a bug with the new patch, I can see the stars through the moon. That's new. So as the sun rises, we are still swimming away here, and this is beautiful. The lighting in this game is just sells this as being underwater. I really do like it. In fact, it looks like it's been sharpened up a little bit, this patch as well, so I think they may have been doing some tinkering right there. Now, I'm making a guess at the moment. If we use the Aurora wreck and our geological formation that we found in the last video, as well as, well, at least the frequency for it, as well as our life pod, and we head out in this direction, I've just got a feeling we should find a wreck somewhere out here. At least I hope so. We're down to 2 battery cells remaining, and this is the mushroom forest, so there should be something on the edge of the mushroom forest somewhere. I seem to recall finding a wreck here in the past. I have absolutely no idea if it's still there. Turn off the lights so we save a little bit of power. Now this is a particularly hostile area, and these new creatures are likely to show up here, as well as, you know, sand sharks and bone sharks, and we run out of power. So we're now on battery 3. At battery 4, I'm going to have to go back. Still on 30% water, so I haven't had to use any of the supplies I bought along, but this is why I bought the supplies along for this run. I wanted to do a little bit of travel in this one, see whether or not we can get these last components. I was a little worried.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I'll go back and get air then. Oh, wow. Must be mating season for these things. They're right near the surface too. What's that? 1, 2, 3. I think there's another one I spotted down here, so there's 4 of them. Whales of Subnautica. Yeah, I was a little bit worried after having to return back due to running out of water last time when I couldn't immediately find that second entrance, because I located that just before this patch dropped. I was a little worried we might not actually be able to find our way back inside. Oh, something's spitting at me, and we've got the sand shark having a crack. There is a bit of debris here, but I have no idea if it's going to carry anything useful to us. Good for air for the moment. Let's have a look around and see what we can see. We're just over 100 meters of water, so we're going to burning oxygen slightly faster here, so I need to be fairly quick. There's a crate that was opened up.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Back to the surface for more air again. You know, if it wasn't for everything in the ocean trying to kill us, this would be a really nice place to go for a holiday. Although, what am I talking about? Everything in the ocean, even here on Earth, wants to kill us, so... What have we got? Well, okay, we'll scan that then while we're here. No idea what it could be used for. Vein nettle. Oh, piss off. Yeah, this isn't looking promising. I don't think there's much here. You've got a long tunnel. There's nothing inside of it. Nope. I'm going to go up on top, and that'll mess you up because you'll be stuck in the underhull. And head back to the surface. Alright, so that is not the wreck that I remember being here, but
30 seconds of
gives me hope. If there's a
remaining.
part floating around, it might be a sign.
Hydration detected.
Yes, alright, I'll sort that out now. If there's a large chunk of the Aurora's hull without nothing nearby, I can't eat that now. I'll just drop that. And... No, I don't want to drop the disinfected water. What am I doing?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let's have a feed while we're here. Alright, now we're on full. And we've still got one chunk of food left, so we're still going good here. So, if we go, where is our escape pods and everything else? I'm going to follow this north side of this area and see whether or not we can find another wreck. And bone sharks. Yeah, we're definitely getting into hostile territory here. And this is a big drop off. If there's a wreck down that deep, we can't get to it. Yeah, that's getting into Reaper Leviathan type of territory. I don't want to be anywhere near that just yet. Although, ask and you shall receive. We have a wreck. I don't know if we can get inside the wreck, but we have a wreck. Problem is the wreck is in excess of 100 meters of water. So we've only got half as much oxygen down there as we actually think we do. And we're at 23% power, so we're going to have to switch to the last battery at some point. I think we're probably going to be swimming home without power. Alright, put that one away, and we can open this door. Excellent. 125 down, we're burning air fast. We want to get inside quickly. Mobile vehicle freight bay fragment, that's what we needed. Yes! 2.
New blueprint acquired.
The entire thing was here. Yeah, we only had to find 125 meters. There's so much of it here. I'll take all the titanium anyway, we may need it. And open this door. See what's on the other side.
Caution.
Just quickly.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright. Surface as fast as we possibly can. Sea Clyde, this is a go for you, please.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's a touch close. Alright, we duck back down to the bottom. I'm curious about the second room. We can clear that, and then I will beacon this wreck. Alright, put it away. More mobile vehicle bay fragments. We'll leave them for the moment because they're free titanium. I've grabbed enough of those. Jesus, how many do they want to put in here? Another photo in the locker. At least I know where they all are now. They're all in this wreck. And this doesn't appear to lead anywhere. It just appears to be some kind of Jeffrey's tube. Right, drop this beacon. And I'm going to get around in front of it. Add a beacon.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Wreck 2, swim, and we're going to get back to the surface before we drown.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, this might be a problem. Oh, this is going to be close, and No, we make it. Jesus. Alright, I am going home. That's my pull out. Time to go and get a Seamoth. And home sweet home. And I didn't actually realise how far that second wreck was out. We've actually nearly consumed... We've only got 34% left on our final power cell, and that was only used getting back to the surface and coming directly back here.
Welcome
So that's
aboard, Captain.
pretty severe. But we made it back. So the first thing we need to do straight away... So that's an important piece of kit built. Now we can build the Sea Glide. I've just got to make sure we've got the resources to build the Sea Glide. Which I'm pretty sure I had, but I may have consumed one of them then. Databank, photo album. That's right, I can take cameras, take photos. I forgot about that. Put them up on the walls. Alright. Titanium ingot, power cell, 2 glass, and a lubricant. And that's the prawn drill arm. 3 diamonds. Oh, I won't be building that for a while. The power cell's easy. 2 glass. Pick up 10 titanium to quickly make the ingot. Alright, so we've got it up. We can't see anything. We want to make sure we're in some relatively deep water for this. Climb on board. Vehicles. Let's build a Seamoth. And there it is, under construction. Beautiful. Alright, so we now have a ride. Now I've got to pick this back up again. I don't want to climb it. Pick it up. There we go. Put that back in storage because they can drift around and we don't want to lose them if we can avoid it. Turn off the lights so we don't want to consume too much of the power. We will just bring this one up in here for the moment to park. Seems like as good a place as any. Since we don't have any docking bays or anything for it at the moment, we can go back inside and just pack up all our stuff, and that is pretty much the end of the episode. I think we've got everything under control now. We have a ride, we have supplies, we've got some renewable power. It would be nice. Computer chip, so I need silver, wiring kit, glass, titanium. I've got everything there that I need with the computer chip, but I'll take care of that myself so we can build a cell charger over here and actually start rotating the cells. But otherwise, we are pretty much good at this point. With the Seamoth built, we can now range further and wider. I can carry some reserve cells floating around. At this point, we've got to start looking for a diamond so I can get access to that welder, and we need to continue searching some of the wrecks so we can try and find the... there's a weapon you can get in the game. Well, it's not really a weapon that allows you to maneuver and move items within the game that we're going to need to clear our way in further and deeper into the Aurora so we can get access to the prawn suit. Anyways, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Try and avoid spoilers. As I said at the start, I read the patch notes mainly to see whether or not the patch notes are the patch is going to break my save game. But besides that, I'm avoiding Wikipedia or anything else. Everything that I'm doing within the game is entirely stuff that I've learnt from within the game itself. I'm not looking for external sources for information. So yeah, try and cover your spoilers if you're going to discuss them amongst one another, because I do read the comment section and would like to continue doing that. Until next time, dive smart, dive safe, and I'll catch you in the depths.